A powerful digital visualization of the US financial system on the brink of collapse. Imagine a massive, crumbling US dollar symbol surrounded by chaotic economic graphs and towering debt figures. The background features dark storm clouds and dimly lit Wall Street, with global financial symbols like gold, euro, and digital currencies symbolizing international instability. The overall tone should evoke a sense of impending doom and disintegration of the current system. A chilling and abstract representation of America's $37 trillion debt. Visualize a towering wall of numbers with $37 trillion etched into it, looming menacingly over the US. Capital, surrounded by decaying financial buildings and falling stock charts. The scene should have an eerie, dystopian feel, highlighting the staggering scale of the debt and the resulting collapse of America's financial foundation. A visual metaphor for the US debt crisis, a winding staircase made of crumbling dollar bills spiraling downward, surrounded by rising interest rates. In the background, overwhelmed government buildings and distressed financial analysts signal the chaotic situation. Investors are fleeing, embodying the concept of fiscal dominance and the unsustainable cycle of borrowing and debt. A tense image showing China and Japan in the foreground, selling and burning stacks of US Treasury bonds. The US government is shown in the background, frantically trying to control a financial storm as the country's debt crisis worsens. This image should emphasize the breakdown of global alliances and the erosion of trust in the US dollar as a reserve currency. A futuristic depiction of the US national debt being restructured through blockchain technology. Visualize a large crypto cloud that surrounds US Treasury bonds, with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether flowing in and out of the scene. The atmosphere should feel revolutionary, symbolizing a shift from traditional financial systems to digital assets as the US attempts to devalue its debt using cryptocurrency. An illustration where digital stablecoins like USDT and USDC float above US Treasury bonds, acting as glowing, powerful pillars holding up the debt system. These coins should be visualized as radiant orbs of light, emitting a soft glow, while financial institutions and blockchain networks illuminate the background, showing the growing interdependence between digital currencies and government debt. A mysterious vault filled with trillions of dollars locked away in sterilized reserves. The door of the vault is slightly ajar, revealing stacks of both paper money and digital currency. Shadows loom over the pile, symbolizing dormant wealth that is about to be activated and injected into the economy. This scene should convey the impending flood of liquidity and its potential consequences for inflation and the properly Scene 7, a global map showing central banks across the world, including nations like China, Turkey, and India, stockpiling gold at a frantic pace. Visualize large gold bars stacked in vaults while devaluing US dollar bills flutter away in the foreground. The backdrop should include rising inflation symbols, emphasizing the global shift towards gold as a hedge against the anticipated devaluation of the US dollar. 7. A sweeping futuristic cityscape depicting the crumbling of the old financial system, symbolized by falling digital dollar bills, contrasted with the rise of a new digital economy. In the background, a new system based on blockchain, cryptocurrency, and decentralized finance technologies emerges, signaling the global economic change and the shift away from traditional assets towards digital currencies like stablecoins.